Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, for our grade school challenge, we are learning the books of the Bible. Now, for the first part of it, we are going to start off with categorizing the books into the Old Testament or New Testament. So, there's going to be a timer, and you're going to see at the bottom of your screen a small little rectangle, and it's going to go all the way into the middle. Now, when it reaches the middle, that means that your time is up. So, try and figure out what the books are, what to categorize them in, before that bar reaches the middle. Let's start. So where does the book belong? In the Old or in the New Testament? Okay, so time is up. So let's see. So in the Old Testament, we have 1st and 2nd Samuel, Lamentations, Ezra, and Proverbs. And in the New Testament, we have John, Titus, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, and Hebrews. Now, if you didn't get those books correct, that's okay. We're going to be going through it one more time through all the books that we're learning, and plus some new ones today. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's see if you guys can remember some of the books of the Old Testament and New Testament, the ones that we've already learned. So for the Old Testament, we start out with the books of the law. Okay, so in the law, there are 5 books. So there's Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Now after the law, we have the books of history. Let's see if we can remember these. So in the books of history, we have Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, and Esther. Now after history, we have the books of poetry. Let's see if you can remember these. Okay, so in the books of poetry, we have Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Songs, or another name for that book is called Song of Solomon. And last week we learned the major prophets, so let's see if we can remember those. Okay, so the books of the major prophets are Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, and Daniel. Good job in remembering those other books, guys. And we're now going to head into what we're learning for today. We're learning some of the books of the minor prophets. So we have Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, and Micah. Let's say that one more time together. Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, and Micah. Now let's see if we can remember those books. Okay, let's say those books together one more time. So we have Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, and Micah. Now let's move on to learning our books of the New Testament. So in the New Testament, we start off with the books of the Gospel, the stories that tell us about Jesus' life. Let's see if we can get these. Okay, so for the Gospels, we have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Now let's see if we can know what the church history is. There's only one book. The book of church history is Acts. Now after church history, we have a lot of letters. Let's see if we can get these. Okay, so for the letters, we start off with Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians. Now, after these letters, there are some more letters. So let's see if we can remember those ones. Okay, so for the letters, we also have 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, Philemon, Hebrews, and James. And those were the letters that we learned last week. Now today, we're learning some more of the letters. So let's get to that. So we have 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st, 2nd, 3rd John, and Jude. Now these are really short actually, and they're part of the later part of the Bible. So near the end, we're almost done learning all the New Testament. So let's say those one more time. 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st, 2nd, 3rd John, and Jude. Now let's see if you guys can remember that. And let's say it one last time together. 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st, 2nd, 3rd John, and Jude. Good job. Thank you guys for memorizing, and remember to keep on memorizing at home. You guys can use the videos of the songs if those help you memorize, or use your little cue cards or little pieces of paper to help you guys shuffle up the books of the Bible and place them back in order. Whatever helps you guys learn. And please remember to send in your pictures and videos to Miss Verna. Thank you guys. See you guys next week.